pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First up, the consent agenda.
I would like to congratulate the chief on a nice award, and I volunteer to help you spend your money.
Okay,
You know, whatever,
gonna wait for a letter to see what I can actually do.
which I understand. I'm just volunteering. If you want a civilian in
I
your.
can always count on you, Ed.
Yeah, well, you could.
But thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was a great, you've been working on that grants for a long time, so that's a great win. Congratulations to you and your whole team, obviously. And also, I saw you do a stop in front of my house here the other day, so. Not my house, but on Warren Street, so that was pretty, very professional looking. So, yeah.
I make a motion, as long as you're.
Opining.
Yeah, we're doing the consent.
Well, I wanted to say a few things about the chief, and just commend him on the constant work he does on grants and things to protect the safety of our officers, whether it's the bulletproof vests, body cameras, dash cameras or whatever. And also for your support of working on the bill to get, childcare paid for with New York State officers.
Thank you,
That's a beautiful thing.
thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, I'm done.
Good job. All right.
I'll make a motion to accept the consent agenda as printed, and everybody can see it online.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. Yoke.
See, there's a mistake. That's 5 minutes, not 4:30 minutes.
Gotcha. All right, next up is approving the 5 minutes.
I wasn't there, so.
Oh, is that our special meeting? Well, seeing I was there, I'll make a motion and we accept the emergency meeting minutes and also printed.
All in favor? Aye. Unanimous. Okay. All right, next up, authorization of payment of the bills.
I make a motion that we authorize the payment of bills from the F and G funds vouchers number 59 through 96 in the amount of $89,981.91. From the A fund vouchers number 229 to 359 in the amount of $154,930.90. And from the TNA fund vouchers number 10 through 12 in the amount of $13,198.33.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. Yoke. Privilege of the floor. Okay, once, twice, thrice, moving on. Old business grants update. Have anything to start?
3 state contracts finally executed. The SMART comprehensive plan update that's been executed. Had a talk with Department of State about that a couple weeks ago. I think we're all on the same line. We are going to go out to RFP to get that, but there are still a lot of things we can do in-house and collect some admin fees as well.
All right.
Both the dam and the salt shed contracts are executed. Only thing hanging for the dam, I believe, is just a nice note from USACE. As soon as we get that, that looks like we should be able to get it into place, and hopefully we can do it in August when the water's a little bit lower.
That would be ideal.
So the salt shed is coming along, pretty much the site work done, correct?
Site work's already.
That's what I thought. So that's coming soon.
These bills.
Have we heard when CCC is gonna get over?
And before you do though, I want to touch base with the state, you and I touch base.
Okay.
Say what we're doing with them. All right, appreciate it.
All right. Next up, approve Karen Schneider as our records consultant.
Come back on a part-time basis, just she laid it out there, just a few hours, a couple days a week. She's a great resource.
Yes, she
Just
is.
about, we're gonna have 2 interns here doing documents, working with her, so,
Good.
amongst other things. So, and since downstairs getting ready to be renovated, gotta get that vault in order.
Oh, right.
So it's gonna be a heavy lift.
That makes sense. Well, that's good. She did a great job, so.
Dan, is the 975, the contract fee with the sub breakdowns below, or is that? That's the total?
975 is not the total, I believe the others for additional services, she gets 30 an hour. The boxes are 15 and 30. Thank you.
Three.
Okay, I just want to make sure we put in like a not to exceed without mayoral approval,
Whatever you'd like to do.
1,500.
1,500.
Mhm.
Okay, is that good with the board?
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
All right. She should be here tomorrow. I'll talk to her about it.
Yes.
I'll second that then.
All right, so we have a motion to retain her with the not to exceed of 1,500 without. Okay, you have seconded it. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. All right. Approved Donna Cotis water billing.
She just emailed me late this afternoon. She would like 30 an hour because she's not getting benefits. Did check, but what you want me to check on, Pat, the other consultant we've used, does Barbara, to work with the water crew. That's 25 an hour. So she left here at 21.50 an hour when she left employment. So 30 an hour for Karen, if you want to keep it
It's
that
for a
way.
week only, and it is, I'm not gonna fight her over, what's that, $5 times 40 hours,
I think we'd have to spend.
$200,
someone else.
really?
If-
I mean,
if
yeah,
we're gonna do
I
it.
mean,
Exactly.
if it was for all summer, that'd be different, but it's only a week, I was told.
I think it's just about a week. We'll all have our manuals out.
Makes sense to me.
No, I wouldn't fight her for 40, couple $100. I mean, she's too,
All right, I'll make a motion that we approve Donna Cottis for the water billing consultant at a rate of $30 an hour, not to exceed
work, man.
40 hours to start, or 20 hours to start.
Doubt she'll be here 40 hours for that week, but it may reach 20, it may reach 25 or 30.
I can go with 30.
How about not to exceed 30 hours?
Sure.
Not to exceed 30 hours.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. And next up, approve ProNexus for transitional bookkeeping.
I'm wild about this firm. They have a lot of skill sets. We need some transitional bookkeeping.
Mhm.
They're only gonna work 20 hours a week,
Right.
only for about a month. The rate that I highlighted there is the level of expertise that we need, the staff, accountant, kind
Right.
of thing. The other 2 things, which aren't a part of this contract we're going to, is that the one, we could get you audit ready. They don't do audits because they don't test, but they get you audit ready. I think that may be something useful very soon. And they also, if for whatever reason, our own search for a treasurer is not successful, they can come in and cast a large net and try to tailor a person for us. So that. would be
I saw that. Yeah, that's nice. All right.
The bookkeeping person.
I'll second that request.
So that's the $70 to $90 an hour.
Yep.
And how many hours do we think we need them
It's
for?
gonna be 20 a week. 20 a week, about
20
a
a
month.
week for 2 weeks,
Perhaps up to a month.
up to a month. So 80 hours, 4 weeks. And what's the math?
50 hours is only 2 weeks.
20 hours a week.
They're all doing 20 hours a week.
Yeah, check.
I was gonna ask you to do the math on the 80 times 70, but you know,
I thought you already had it done.
that's what I thought too. You usually-
5,600, yeah.
Here you go.
How about we go with, not to exceed 6,000? That gives a little fluff there, just in case. I'm good with that.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Yes, okay. You guys came, do you have any, I feel bad, I'm looking at you three department heads.
Oh, hey, I don't.
Hi, how's it going? I just feel bad that, with the consent agenda, we don't go through, and I was just wondering if there's anything you guys wanted to highlight or point
Yeah,
out.
I do want to say one thing. I got word yesterday that the spring planting will start the first or second week in June. So the residents they'll have their trees planted.
Okay,
Beginning of
good.
June. How's that?
Okay. I was gonna ask you, do we have, a time frame for when the flowers go out?
I was
just-
talking to
I
Kevin,
talked-
that
I went down-
next week.
Next week?
I'll get a hold of you tomorrow.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna just go ahead, because I got pictures.
Oh, did you go down and look at
I
them?
did, I went down today and talked with Jim. They're going out next week. She said she could put them out this week, but they weren't. Next week they'll be ready to go.
That's perfect, because then in time for Memorial Day.
I might as well keep going.
You might as well, Kevin.
So in trying to recruit, new members for the beautification, committee, I talked with Ashley, Newman, and the rest of them. And she was like all bouncy and excited. And I said, grab some cohorts, because I know how much you love the village. So
Right,
I think she'll get at least, if not herself, a couple others.
good,
And I've got a couple of people in mind as well.
excellent.
And if anybody wants to see some pictures, I guess. I thought they were still a little bland, this is my own opinion. I wanted more purple. I think I showed them to you.
Yeah, I already saw them, so. I'll hit them.
And I wanted to see them. And Phil.
Well, they definitely look better than the other year, yeah,
Yeah, look good.
yeah.
I like John's idea, though, a little
A
purple.
little purple, yeah.
Maybe some Homer blue.
And, Phil said it, takes 2 or 3 hours to get them all out.
Yeah.
So it'll be done next week.
That's great.
I was hoping to have a new tractor here with the forks on it to try it out for but maybe here next week. So
Maybe,
Don't forget
everything's
painting
up
the
there, ready to
top of the
go.
bins.
Gotta put that extra little, PTO motor on it to run out.
Oh,
Implements that come with it. So it'll be here soon.
Don't
Nice.
forget painting the bins.
What's that?
Don't forget to paint the bins.
Yep.
you won't let them forget to paint the bed, that I know that.
Well, I think we ought to do get some people do murals and stuff
Yeah.
as a contest or something,
You're on it.
Well,
Or you could have
I'm supposed to be with
volunteers or
him,
something.
working on beautification, but.
I'll get the paint, you get the volunteers, we'll get it done.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
yeah, you're gonna do the roofs, right? And then we'll
Yeah.
work on we'll work on the murals. I think that'd be kind of good, flowers or something, or seasons or something, or heroes of the village, who knows? Yeah, all right.
So they're all gonna be me? Just pictures of me?
Just the one.
Too late for the boots, save the watches.
One more thing if I could.
Yes, sir.
We stopped right before you can get into the entrance on James Street with our sidewalk for the moment. We're waiting for school to get out.
Good,
So
okay,
we were shooting right across the other side of James, which will start at Fulton because everything's pretty much new up through there. Right to 281. And then
Right.
we will go from there, finish up the end of James and head straight up to Q Street.
all right. I saw it, they look great.
They
They
do.
really look great.
And everything, the mix is really a lot better this year.
Oh, good,
And I have BL and L coming in, and we had some problems with 4 blocks of it last year. The whole top came right off. It peeled off, so it was a bad mix or something, so. The president or whoever owns it's coming down and
oh, good,
we're gonna cut it out and they're gonna give me that concrete for free, so.
Good.
Okay.
all right, that's good. Good.
All right. That's all I have.
That's all you got, Andrew?
Just, can you see if anybody had any questions for me? Anything going on?
I do, is the senior trip to CRT, is that all set?
Yes,
I mean, do you have, is it all filled up?
no, we're about half full.
Okay, when do they have to, when's your last day to sign up?
Well, we have the seats reserved and we have the arrangement with Bob's Barbecue, so we'll take reservations right up until the day out.
Okay, so 65 and older, what's the,
55 and older. Cause I had a dog.
Close to that.
No, 50.
I'm not there yet.
I was wondering if you were angling. for this or something.
no. Maybe if some kind person from the radio station would put that out, you know.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it would be nice to see it full.
Yeah. And then, the movie series. So I saw some of the, titles, but was that set in stone or?
We have one open date. If anybody has a suggestion. What's that? The open date. It would be at a different location because it's the same week as Broadway. So. 6th.
Yeah.
You got Goonies?
So the school of thought is if we please the children, the parents are happy. If we. Did you have a suggestion for a movie?
No, I just, wanted to make sure it's much like last year, how we had our, what's going on in the village posters, so people know. Once we get those locked in, being able to put those posters up.
Signed a voucher that where we paid for the licensing.
Right,
For them.
but it's a matter of getting the information out, sort of like our concert series. Do we have that locked in?
Yes.
Okay,
So as I understand, the person that set up the large posters last year was Tanya.
well, we'll need to find
We
somebody,
can find an alternative.
yeah,
And there's certain limitations with it, like the copyright licensing, to actually show the photo, like the movie poster.
oh,
2 weeks before, but we can get the names out and stuff.
yeah, at
like
least the
that.
names.
Okay,
We're gonna have so much going on this year, we'll be hard pressed to get any imaging on our posters.
I can give you the names now from the from the Facebook page that Andrew maintains. He made them.
No,
Yeah, but, and they were also made part of the summer recreation booklet that he put together.
Oh, great,
Yeah.
great. No, I was thinking about making sure we get the information out to some of our other venues like we did last year.
okay.
That's why I have to rep.
I would still put in a plug for Goonies. But that's a kid's movie.
I like movies.
Gotta be non-smoking, get the popcorn. I don't know if there's any smoking in Goonies.
I don't know if there is.
They provided me with a large list of movie options with tobacco free that are something that they would sponsor.
Oh, okay, there you go. Well, yeah. there's-
And the movies that are on the list are all on their list, so
Okay.
those are free popcorn and everything. Free popcorn.
Chief Pittman,
True Grit would be good.
maybe a little bit.
Um,
Want to talk about your $280,000 grant that you just got?
pretty excited about it. So, good that mentioned at the beginning of the meeting. Looking to see where we can, enhance the security and safety of the village.
Yeah, cameras, that kind of stuff. I like it.
Readers.
What's a RoboCop go for
That,
these days? RoboCop, what are they?
Which model?
well, if they're gonna remake,
Right.
if they're gonna remake $6 million man and call it the $6 billion man.
No, they're not. Are they really?
So, yeah. Over.
You know, I ran away from home when I was 7 because my mom wouldn't let me stay up to watch $6 Million Man.
I'm sorry, Chief, where did you get this grant? Congratulations.
It's in New York State DCGS law enforcement technology.
You know, to see the list of other police departments that received money and the size of their grants, I don't know what you did in your grant application to have Homer punching so far above our weight for our size, but it's really, I think, a testament to the work that you've done, your deep understanding of your department and what it needs.
I'll tell you later.
Very impressive.
I didn't expect to get that much.
Wow.
That's chunk change. Maybe you can replace that
Like
trailblazer.
7 million. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So. Cameras, plate readers, portable radios, I mean, it's a lot of things that we need to upgrade on, so.
That's great. That's really good. Anything else you wanna?
Um. Two Explorers are still waiting to get into a car dealership to get fixed on recall notices. Made appointments, they had to cancel. So,
They canceled?
uh, the pickup is down a priority, that's looking to get done the 24th, right, just the week of the 24th. I want to have that hopefully by Memorial Day.
I would hope.
And speaking of that, we have the older cars that need to be decommissioned. I still got the lights and the decals on them. I'm gonna hold off to that till after Memorial Day, because we need is, typically we stick an officer out there on a bike.
Right.
It's a little bit better than a car for traffic control, so.
Yeah, we might need to be riding in the back of that pickup, because I'm not sure if, Don's truck's gonna be, it's gonna have shocks or gas.
Oh, you wanna park them, like, I remember when you had one down by the police department, freaked me out every time I drove by, so there was nobody in it, but I mean, if you're gonna just not use them, that's a good spot
Yeah.
to stick one, just,
You get a little lump in your throat.
yeah, cause I looked down, oh, 25, oh my God,
What's that?
Two of them are getting.
Yeah, we got two, we got the Taurus and we got the,
So they're gonna go on the auction, do that?
yeah, we put them on the auction.
yeah, place them around town where, like, just
Put them over on Colt.
jack people up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I owe the mayor of Copeland a phone call. Yeah, call me, message, I can call.
Other than that, things are going good. It's Andrew, I'd like to compliment him. He's doing an outstanding job.
Yeah, he does.
This last weekend, I went to the Kathy stage opening day of softball.
Huge,
It's huge.
and they're up and down the road.
They love the field.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's great. You guys did a great job, yeah.
Phil and Mike were there, and 8UT presented them the hats and thank you.
Nice.
The chief walked his cousin out, he's related to Kathy Stage, and
I didn't get a hat, but it's okay.
Wow, that's rough, man.
Man.
Cold blooded.
But, no, he's doing an awesome job. Can't stress that enough. I told him before, and I told you guys before. He's turned that department right around. Very
Mhm.
impressive.
Yes, I totally agree.
Now he's just gotta get true grit on the green.
Which one?
Good job.
All right.
Jay, on the.
Hmm?
Gonna hit up Jay.
Oh, yeah, Jay.
One more thing.
Oh, wait.
Congratulations on the fire department for saving the two squirrels.
Yes, good job rescuing the squirrels.
Yeah, that was fun. No, what's that?
Made it on the state website, by the way. I'll
Yeah.
forward it. All these arrows-
542 should be here by the end of the month, and so that's good news for us.
That's good.
And our fast team I'm going to the county chiefs meeting, and then we're gonna implement that fasting that we talked about. I just got interviewed with the paper yesterday about it, so look for that to be good news for us as well. So good stuff.
Nice. Good job, chief.
Hey, Jay, I've had, this probably, you guys, well, you probably been here longer. People are asking again, why do we have that horn when Cortland doesn't do it, Cortlandville doesn't do it? Do we?
Cortlandville does it. Every other fire department does it.
And radios or, it just scares the crap out of people when they're down there, they say.
I use it still to this day. If I'm outside and I don't have my pager on me or something like that, it's a good indication still. Cortlandville still has one, probably has one. They all have one. The only one that doesn't is the city of Cortland because we're paid staff here. And so that's why they took it away, because we're here all the time. But it's a good indication to getting volunteers there. It still works for me. I'll be upstairs. My wife will go, the horn's going off, and So it does work and it gets the members there. So there, it is a necessity.
Okay, that's a great answer.
All right. Anything else for the chief? Chief, anything else for us?
Well, nope, I'm gonna go back to work now, apparently.
Just that easy. All right. Thank you.
I just missed, the horn thing. Can you explain it to me? I mean, I just.
You know the horn that goes
Yeah,
off,
I
that's so
hear it.
loud, and
Is it four, is pages then, or?
no,
The-
it uses six, the symbol, they used to have where pull things, and that's why we still have that wire that's frayed, goes all around town. They used to have little pull things that said, okay, up by the school is where the fire is, and that would be 3 shorts and a long. But going to home was always the 6, and that's why the horn blows 6, because that means come to the firehouse, because that's home. But they had different beeps and long and short
blow
for
4
different
times?
parts of the town.
Isn't it 4? Isn't it blow 4 times?
I think it's 6.
Jay,
It's 3 blasts of 6.
3 blasts of 6?
It goes 3 break, 3 break. Yeah,
It's 2 blasts.
6 times. There's the whole, if the paper wants to come down and you guys, there's a whole list of what each blast means right there, right at the fire station, right inside the door where 542 is, that first bay door. There's a whole breakdown of, if you guys are interested in the,
But you guys don't use it that way anymore.
no, but we still have the wheels and stuff. We use it as an indication that, hey, something's going on.
Right.
It doesn't go off for every call. It only goes off for car accidents, and fires. So if it's
Okay.
going off, something's happening, we need people at the fire station.
See,
Medical
that's
call,
good
pagers
information.
trip, just our pagers, so.
That's a good information. That's good information.
What I've told people in the past is if you hear that somebody's having a much worse day than you are,
Oh, yeah.
and that's
Right.
why.
That's
I
good.
can remember for a short time, it was down and people were asking, well, what happened to the horn?
Yeah.
By the way, that wire that's sprayed, you can see it low on we own that wire. It's not being used. So it goes up to the school, goes up to the main school, goes up to the police station, I think. But it doesn't go all the way up James, and it goes down Cortland and around. But we own that wire, and they have to leave it up there because it's grandfathered. So if we ever needed to run a wire, we have free access to the pole, because it's all ratty. You can see all the insulation falling off of that. So it's there, and I don't know what we would do with it. Maybe it's something to do with the cameras or something we could hook in. Because we have access to the poles through that wire. We can replace the wire with something else. Doesn't go everywhere in the village, but we have it. So that may be something.
Cameras are all wireless.
Well, understand, but maybe you want to run some power to something. I don't know. No, you can't have power because it's got to be, it's down below the telephone line, so it has to be non-powered or something. Anyhow. whatever.
Anywho, okey dokey. You got something else, chief? You're looking like you do. No? Whitney, you got your question answered?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Very good. All right. I'm sure, Fran, no comments? I figured. Ed?
We have a sign ordinance coming up and we haven't discussed it. And I talked with, we have a draft, which I have not seen. But anyhow,
He has sent it many, many times.
to me,
Yes,
the
all of
draft
us,
sign
yes.
license from when?
yes. At least 3 times, I would say he sent it to
The
us.
last 2 years, yeah,
Yeah.
3 or 4 times.
Can Jody send it to him again?
I can do it right now.
Yeah,
Send got it.
again.
But I'm just saying, you know, we opened the school for a
One of the
year.
original ones.
And given the billboard, the brouhaha that the town's going through, I think we better be on top of, the sign ordinance
I
for
know
the
Charlie stopped
village.
me on the way in, wanted to know what I was doing about the town billboards. I said, they don't come and mess with our stuff. We're not gonna go mess with their stuff.
Unfortunately, my wife bought a sign for the yard, but anyhow, yeah. But anyhow, that's one thing, and, still rooting for the DRI and getting our IDA properties one of these days so we can start that dog park, which is one out of 2 things I've always wanted besides a walking trail.
All right,
Over.
Okay,
We got one more small thing.
go ahead.
From what I've heard and been told that, Jamie even backed out on that project.
Yeah,
He just had to file for an extension. He hasn't given up as of yet.
well, no, but he pulled out of the DRI. But he's still gonna develop the property, I think.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
what
He's looking for different funding. Yeah. That's my understanding. And,
I think you're right.
yeah,
I just wanna say I agree with Ed about the sign ordinance, and I feel like after listening to what was happening in the town and what the people were clearly asking for who came to the meeting and spoke passionately about their concerns, we have to be able to say, well, we've got a policy and this is what it is, and this is how it's different, and I will think that we've got to make that a priority for the next couple of weeks so that we can show where the village.
school year runs out pretty quick.
yeah. Well, we have to contact the 3 organizations that want the signs too, because they need to come and plead their cases.
Understand.
The last time I met with all of them, they're all ready to roll. All I
Okay,
got to
good.
do is let them know when.
When
we
it
want
is,
them to
okay.
come.
Can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun.
It probably won't be that bad.
No, it's gonna
I've been
be
looking
awful.
at the ones at the
Are you
school.
kidding
They're
me?
pretty good.
It's gonna be, those meetings are gonna be nightmares.
Okay, well, there you go.
They elicit a lot of passionate feelings in our residents.
Understand.
Yeah.
But we gotta get modern too.
Yes. Matt, what else you have?
When are we looking to do the spring auction?
Well, I've had one so far, for like the vehicles and stuff.
Well, no, because we had some like lawnmower stuff up in cemetery that.
Oh, yeah, I was just gonna consolidate that all in one auction. Unless you want 2 separate auctions.
Well, when's the next auction gonna be then?
I was planning on probably whenever he gets ready with those 2 cars. Whenever they're available, everything else is pretty much set.
Because I just want to make sure we have those items, all the items
Yeah.
listed as surplus,
Yes,
because we have to approve that first before we can.
yeah, I'll get it right this time.
And we have stuff up in cemetery that needs to be declared
Yeah.
surplus. So that's why I just want to make sure we're still working on that. And the dog park, town of Cortlandville rep, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, I apologize. They already have a dog park committee because they're looking to do their own dog park.
Remember,
They have reached out to us, so we just need to set up a time and anybody that's interested in the dog park to meet with them, and they are willing to share whatever and all information that they have already accumulated
it's all good.
with us.
That's all you have? Okay. Whitney, do you have anything?
If you want me to speak about, the red flag law a little bit.
Sure.
So I did follow up with you guys and, to know that there is, funding available. And I do appreciate your email. So it's from Division of Criminal Justice Services. Where, in their budget, they're given about, $10 million to sort of counteract, this problem that's happening. So I passed that along, and we did put the solutions that were presented to our contacts. So we're just in communication, waiting. And then I saw your email too. I appreciate that, and I forwarded it to our legislative director. And part of her job is to come up with bills and such. So that's on the reply. Yes, and then what else do we have? Oh, Stacy wanted me to relay that she is currently still working on communications with Park and Rec.
We are just finishing our response document with all the supporting documentation.
Yes, and I asked Dan if he's willing to pass that on to the two.
Oh, sure. Yeah, as soon as it's ready, we'll send it to you guys. Yeah. Great. Any questions, Jack?
DRI is still hoping for this month?
It's the state.
I'm hoping for this year. I don't know. Yeah,
Supposed to be February, then March, then April.
so yeah. Your guess is as good as ours. That's it? Okay. All right. I don't think we need to go on executive. All that.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Like it.